And the other story, subhanAllah, as I told you, the first one was a serious story. The second one is not, and also is being said by Sheikh Abbas. Now, Sheikh Abbas is having an assistant from Egypt. And he also gives ghusl. Sheikh Abbas is there for the last 30 years. And this brother who's giving ghusl, he was there for 20 years. And after this incident, he resigned, and within a week, he traveled back. Like, what happened? They got a body, the dead body came in, and the body was there in the freezer for 4 days. 4 days. They got the body. Now, of course, before bringing the body, there was a lot of other things, like, the paperwork was not well, and something was getting delayed, and something was like, go do this, bring this paper, do this paper. But anyways, when the body arrived, now, this Egyptian brother who's giving ghusl to the body, I told you even before that there is something that every mughassil do to the body, is putting his fist and his arm to the chest and to the stomach, right? And press it slightly. Why? So whatever is inside the body, it comes out from the waist, from the private part. So now Sheikh exactly is saying, normally he put the body on the wall like this, on the wall like this, and the body is, yes, in an angle. And then they press the body slowly, so whatever it is, it comes from the private part. Now, before putting the body, when they got the body from the ambulance to there, the body's hand was, wrapped like this. So and of course the body is there for last 4 days. When he opened that string from his hand, the one hand fell down, like came down on the maghsala, where they give the ghusl. So this Egyptian brother, he didn't pay attention. He said, okay, maybe because, from the freezer, now he got enough heat in the car or something, so maybe his muscles got a little soft, so the hand fell down, so he didn't pay attention to it. This is not usual, for a dead body. And then he put the body, as I told you, on the maghsala, and according to the rules and condition, that the water shouldn't be very cold and it shouldn't be very hot. It should be in the middle, because the Prophet ﷺ says, كسر عظام الميت ككسر عظامه وهو حي. Breaking the bone of a dead person as breaking his bone if he's alive. Means that he feels. So you have to treat him as he's alive. You cannot just, even when you turn the body left and right, you turn him in a soft way, in a nice way, gentle way. So they put the body like this, the brother put the body like this, and he start again pressing the body slowly. The body automatically becomes straight. The body was on the let's say there was something that the body was there. The body becomes straight. And he looked at him and he says, I am hungry. At that moment, the mughassil, the Egyptian brother, he left everything and he just ran out. He opened the door without any slippers, without anything, and he just ran all the way to the street. He got in the car and he ran. So the brothers outside, the children outside, what happened? What is this going on? They went inside. Okay, they couldn't get the mughassil now. Let's see what's going inside.
So this is a true story?
True story. The person was laying down, like slant. He becomes straight. While he's still on the maghsala, he looked at him and he says, I am hungry, ana ju'an. The person, that's what I'm telling you, this is a different story now. And this person ran away. The children came inside.
Sorry, maybe he wasn't that.
The person came inside, the children came inside, and they found the father is wrapped up with a kafan, and he is yelling at the children. The father is yelling at the children. He said, you this and you that, you this, you that. Wallahi, tomorrow I'm going to the court and I'm disowning all of you. أتبرأ منكم كلكم. I'm disowning you, all of you. And before that, go bring some food for me because I'm hungry. Because this man, he was freezed for 4 days, and before that he was, I don't know, treated how, Allahu A'lam how, in the hospital, and all the way when he got some little bit water on himself, he got up and he looked at the Mughassal, and he just, the first thing told him, Ana ju'an, I am hungry. And the Mughassal ran away, and of course this was written in the newspaper of Saudi Arabia, by the way. It was written everywhere. The doctor was fired. And it was a big chaos going on that, who said about this person that he's dead. Something happened to him, he just fell unconscious, they took him to the hospital, he's dead. He's not. But subhanAllah, look, Allah gave him life, that subhanAllah, after being 4 days in the freezer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, made him still, to make it. And he swore, he said, I will disown you. You didn't even wait until I proper die, so you can take my property, you can take my money. You're so in a hurry that, you just want me to get buried. So you take my money and you take my property. So this was the real story, but the story didn't finish here. Now, they said, let's go and check with the doctor. They checked with the doctor said, Wallahi, I can see that he's dead. He says, how he's dead? He's a living person. They fired the doctor. They says, who else knows about this? They said, well, only the Mughassal, that Egyptian brother, we can go to him and we can ask him what exactly happened. So they went to Sheikh Abbas. The Sheikh, who gave ghusl to this and this person? So he took the file. He said, the Mughassal is so-and-so, the Egyptian brother. He says, I'll go and call him. He went and he called the Mughassal, the Egyptian brother. So the Egyptian brother said to the Abbas, tell them I'm not here. Tell them I'm not here. I don't want to meet these people. No, I don't want to meet these people. So he said, okay, fine. So the Sheikh went. And the Sheikh said, well, the brother doesn't want to meet you. He didn't say that he's not here, but the brother doesn't want to meet you. Sheikh, wallahi, Sheikh, we will not leave until we check with this brother what exactly happened. How our father, start, again, gaining back his own, life or talking. So the Sheikh said, okay, wait for some time, then I will call him. So he waited for 10 minutes, so the brother will feel that these people left. Then he called him, Ya Fulan, come, I want to talk to you. So when he came to the door and he saw the people, he says why you called me? These people are still there, He says, come, Sheikh, come, talk to these people. So this brother said in an Egyptian accent, that wallahi, if your father died 100 times, I will not gonna give him ghusl. إذا أبوك مات 100 مرة والله مش هغسله. If your father will die 100 times, I'm not gonna give him ghusl. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna talk to whatsoever. And literally this brother, within a week, as I said, this Egyptian brother, he resigned and he left because he couldn't take this. Imagine this situation, that the person is looking at him and the Egyptian brother was saying he's looking at me and he says, I'm hungry. Where you want me to bring the food for you? From where you want me to bring the food for you? You just imagine the dead person is looking at you and he says, Ana ju'an, I'm hungry. How can I deal with it? So he said, I'm not going to talk to you. Then later on the father, he says, I want to go and meet this person. So after a few days, they called Sheikh Abbas. Sheikh Abbas says, you know what? You go and get into his room and you talk to this Egyptian brother. So he was cutting the kafan and making the string, so he was inside. So when the people came, the father and the children, so the Sheikh Abbas said, go there, that room, just go there. So the brother went inside. Now this is the one who was dead, right? He went at the back and he says, Salamu alaikum. And he looked at him and he says, you again? You don't die or what? You still want to eat me? You're still hungry? So the brother says, see, I'm just coming here to know what exactly happened. He says, nothing happened. I was giving you ghusl and you just came back to your senses and you start talking to me. So this is one of the stories that Sheikh Abbas says that this is one time only happened with us, that when we gave ghusl to a dead person, we was thinking he's a dead person. He was alive and he was hungry because he was 4 days kept into the fridge. So that's the story. And subhanallah, but imagine, beside the thing and the funny thing that in the story, imagine a person is in the fridge for 4 days, or the freezer for 4 days, subhanallah, how that is possible, and how a person can still succeed that period. Subhanallah, it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course, as I said, this is from Sheikh. The Sheikh is mentioned. The Mughassal is still Sheikh Abbas, rahimahullah, he's died, but the Mughassil, the Egyptian Mughassil, he's alive and he's still there. So this is the story that I just took it from him, and I said, let me just tell you, the brothers, tell you, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of us.